catalyst. That's what we call the earth-changing events that have led to the destruction of humanity. My name is Oliver Knott. I'm one of the last humans on Earth. There are only about 3,000 of us left. Mostly I run around trying to keep us from killing each other. My brother, Watch, was the leader of humans in hiding. An organization meant to expose corruption in the other organizations and keep them accountable. He died, sacrificing himself to kill Ardo, a dangerous tyrant who manufactured large robotic soldiers called Mechara. Recently, I've spent most of my time turning those destructive machines into scrap. But things have changed. I teamed up with the ex-assassin Nemo after he captured me. Turns out he just wanted to fetch a certain data chip for Watch. Data chip that was rumored to contain information about where Ardo's Mechara factory is. 5 organizations remain. There's Side 2, led by Sawbones, a supposedly altruistic doctor. Home to over 60% of Earth's remaining population. They manufacture masks and lay claim to most of the livable territory. There's Ardo, the remnants of Ardo's organization. Ardo's plan was to overtake Side 2 with the Mechara. And I suspect that's his successor Miles' goal as well. There's Blackguard, led by Grimalkin, an underground organization of assassins. They mercilessly eliminate anyone for the right price. There's Lila, a mysterious organization with an anonymous leader whose motives are unknown. Finally, there's humans in hiding. In disarray without Watch there to lead them. Right now, they're all focused on one thing. Finding Ardo's Mechara factory before anyone else. Because whoever controls Ardo's giant robotic army controls what remains of this world.
Feel the sensations of all of your limbs. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Let your muscles relax. You are feeling tired. You would like to rest. You've done a lot of killing already today. There's no reason to kill Miles. After all, Smith's the one who knew where the factory was. And he's dead. You would get nothing out of Miles. You're beginning to realize how pointless this was. You want to leave this place? No.
I don't need the location of the Mechara factory.
Then, what do you want?
I'm doing what you hired me to do. I'm destroying an organization.
You weren't supposed to destroy this organization, you imbecile!
That's funny. Did you think I was being obtuse? I know exactly what I'm doing.
I'm feeling very sleepy. Very sleepy.
Watch wanted nothing more than to protect people. Under his leadership, humans in hiding unearthed countless ethics violations by Side 2 and Ardo. Unfortunately, that made him a high-value target. We may have fallen out of touch, but Watch protected me until his last moment. It's with that sacrifice weighing on my shoulders that I assume his position.
Excuse me? We aren't going to hand an entire organization off to some kid just because he was related to Watch.
What's the alternative?
Literally anything else.
Who are you again?
I'm Watch's assistant, Sabbatical. Though Humans in Hiding has a loose hierarchy, it does have one. I was next in line.
Ah.
Furthermore, I know the location of the Mechra factory already. It's something Watch was working on even before we got our hands on the data chip. And once we did, thanks to the information on it, we now know exactly where it is. Securing that factory is our primary objective. We must destroy the Mechra before any organization can use them as their personal robotic militia.
Well...
She's right, Oliver. You aren't even a member of Humans in Hiding. It doesn't make sense for you to come in and lead it.
Yeah, I knew that probably wouldn't work.
You are welcome to join Humans in Hiding, Oliver. As a level 1 researcher.
No thanks.
Then please excuse me, we have a lot to do.
If something goes wrong, and someone unleashes the Mechra, you know who to contact.
Sure, fine. You do seem to have some experience destroying those things.
Great. Let's get out of here, Nemo. Unless you wanted to join Humans in Hiding yourself.
Not interested. I only saw it as a side job. If I've learned anything about you in these past 24 hours, it's that you don't just give up.
You learned right. I have a plan. I don't think Sabbatical actually knows where the factory is. But I think she can misdirect our enemies for the time being. And if she's right about the location being on that data chip, then I know just where to look.
You sounded a lot like Watch just now.
That's because he always had a plan. I guess I'm trying to emulate him a little.
Keep doing that. You're much better to be around when you think before you act. Helps you stay out of trouble.
If you didn't want trouble, you shouldn't have picked Assassin as your career choice.
It's a long story. Some other time. Let's find that factory and destroy it before anyone can get their hands on it.
We're not going to destroy it.
Oh?
Well, that'd be a waste. It's a gigantic robotic army. I'm sure we can think of some use for it.
Attention. Our spy in Ardo just informed us that the entire High-Stander Council is dead.
So what?
Who killed them?
The spy didn't see who it was.
No need to use the word spy. They have A-level clearance. Oxlow is fine.
Yes, I'm aware. So, spy, what can you tell us about the attack?
It didn't take long. The attacker used a poison gas of some kind.
It got past the mask filters?
It was thick enough to overwhelm the filters. I could barely see anything.
They wore shoddy, homemade custom masks. That probably did it. All just to be independent from Side 2.
No, that's wrong. They wore old Side 2 masks with a few cosmetic touch-ups. The only person who wore a fully custom mask was Ardo.
Side 2 masks are the best in the world. if even they couldn't keep out the poison gas.
It seems nobody is safe.
And yet you survived, Oxlow. I wonder, how did you escape? Perhaps because...
That's right. Why did it take you so long?
Are you sure you want to threaten me in a room full of A1 tier assassins?
I only see 2 assassins. That's no problem for me.
Are we gonna have to fight you now?
This is getting out of hand. Locked. Very well.
You're pretty weak for an ox.
You're pretty weak for an A1 tier assassin.
I still have a few things up my sleeve. Make a wish!
What?
Go on. Everyone I kill gets to make a wish before they die. No wishing for more wishes, or wishing that I won't kill you.
I wish I had my sight back.
Fair enough. Wish granted. Now die! How is this getting through the filter? Oh, that's cheating. You're pathetic.
You're the one who granted me my wish. Have a nice dream.
Roth, those are prop guns. They're for display only.
What? Why? What's the point of that?
It looks cool? Don't ask me. Why? Why are you doing this?
Stop running away, and maybe you'll find out.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's the location of Armory and Defense Organization's headquarters. I've marked the pattern our satellites picked up whenever Ardo left the building. It's not super accurate, but it's a start. We look for the place Ardo went most often. That's where the factory will be. But the lines go in every direction. Ardo used multiple drone decoys to throw us off in the past. However, now that we have Ardo's real dead body in our possession and new information from the data chip, I was able to identify which ones were fakes. The real Ardo clearly used this path more than any other. If that isn't the Mekra factory, then it's at least somewhere equally as important.
So, where is it?
If we trace it to the common destination point,